was ill prepared. I was prepared to be ill though. The skill was in the beginning, it wasn't about the ends. It was about busting raps and standing for something. You're happy I'm king with another anthem. Why stop when it doesn't have to end? It ain't over till I say it's over. Enough when I say enough. Throw me to the wolves and close the gate up. I'm afraid of what'll happen to them wolves. When the thought of being thrown into an alligator pit, I salivated it. Weight is up, hands up like it's 12 noon. Nah, homie, hold them up. Wave them to your dislocator, rotator cuff. Came up rough, came to ruffle feathers. Now egos, I ain't deflated. My last chance to make this so stadium in rough.
Congratulations, fella. Yeah.
I can see the finish line when he's not that finish. I'm so close to my goals, I can almost pull over the goalpost. And if I don't got enough in the tank, maybe I can just siphon enough to fill up this last can. Man, will I survive in this climate or what? They said I was washed up and got a blood pad. I'm not
Can run on for a long time. Get your feet off the ground. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Well, you may throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man, but as sure as God made black and
listen, X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out from stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanna know what your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down, down, like a nigga said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. If the only thing you can't steal was came out to play, stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it.
My favorite memory was out in Pennsylvania. The last match, the last dual meet that I came down to heavyweight and we won. to win the tournament because the whole team was on the next mat and we were having to hold each other back, so we wouldn't run right out on the mat. Yeah, that was probably my favorite memory. What I miss most is just all the guys, everybody, coaches coming into the room and just being around your friends every day, 6 months out of the year, and even when you're not in wrestling season, you're still, with those guys every day. And once it's done, that's done along with it. So that's definitely what I'm going to miss the most. My first memory from Pointer Wrestling was when we came up here the summer before my freshman year, and I really got to meet a lot of the guys in my class. I know a lot of them graduated last year after my red shirt, but Conan, Sweeney, and some of my best friends. We're all at Briggs with the older guys, just hanging out and get to know everybody. I've changed in, well, for me, 5 years in the program. Grown up a lot. When I first got here, I was about 130 pounds, and I think I almost had to cut off a leg last year to get down to 130 again. But it just coming in here and makes you mentally tougher and makes you into more of a man. The sport does that in general, but I feel like Pointer Wrestling does that more than other places.
He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you.
My favorite memory would probably be any time I got to practice or compete. I just had a lot of injuries, and it was just like feeling fortunate enough to when I could practice or wrestle, I was able to do that. I'll miss the guys on the team. Everyone here is like my best friends and everything. Like, I'm gonna stay in contact with them for sure, but I'm really gonna miss them this next year. My first impression was how fast you felt you were a part of the team and everything. Like, as soon as you came in the door, guys were asking, "Oh, come over, hang out at the house. Let's go to a movie. Let's go play football." Like, it was, you weren't seen as just a freshman right away. You were part of the team. Definitely got a lot mentally tougher. I think I came in really soft-spoken, and by the end of the my time here, I took on a leadership role, and yeah, just grew up a lot.
Give it to you. He gon' give it to you. He ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from me. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it.
My best memory of wrestling at StevensPoint was probably just in the off-season wrestling with Jake. I remember one practice I took him down twice in a row, and I was cheering and pretty pumped about that. Had a lot of good memories wrestling with all the guys, and I liked it a lot.
You know?
From freshman year, I kind of came in just wanting to wrestle and things like that, but over time I became a harder worker throughout the school from wrestling, I believe. I dedicated myself more to both school and wrestling, and I learned just to be overall, I don't know, just a harder working person and a better person I became from wrestling. First impression, I had a great impression on Pointer Wrestling. When I first came here, I just thought it was awesome and I loved it. First memory would be when I came in. It was like the first day of school, and I wrestled with a couple guys in my class, and we had a good time, but we also were working really hard, and I actually got kind of upset. And we were kind of like going at it pretty hard, but after it, we were good friends and just became good friends after it.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Cause if I let them out, they'll tear me up, break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark, its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape for me, it wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me. Stop this monster, I feel it deep within, it's just beneath.
The best memory I have from wrestling here, I guess, would have been at the Bud Whitehall duels last year. Just how it ends up towards the end of the lineup, and a lot of times we needed the win to move on, and it was really cool coming through for everybody and working together, winning those duels and winning that tournament last year. The thing that I'm going to miss the most about pointer wrestling is just coming up to the room every day, and you know, that before practice where you're just hanging out and talking and fooling around or whatever before you wrestle. Just gonna miss that, doing that every day. My first memory of pointer wrestling, I remember coming and watching my brothers wrestle at nationals, and the thing I remember is just everybody, you know, cheering for them when they're up and stuff. So it seemed like the guys were really close, and that's really what I got from pointer wrestling too. I think I've changed a lot coming through here. I think I'm more goal-oriented, and I'll work towards stuff that I want to do. I think I'm less shy and more confident in what I do now too, as a result from being here for 5 years now.
I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel.
What am I going to miss most? I would say the camaraderie between the guys. Just, you know, I know any of these guys would do anything for me, and I'd do anything for them. I'm not going to miss monkey rolls, that's for sure. Just kind of the thrill of walking out on the mat and the adrenaline you feel when you get your hand raised. That feeling is just, you know, you don't get that from anything else. My best memory. Probably going all the way back to my freshman year. I remember I injured my knee during practice, and I thought I was gonna redshirt, and or medical redshirt. And next thing I knew, it was the Platteville duel, and Johnny told me I was starting, and I was like, oh, okay. And I wrestled back and forth with the kid, and we had already won the dual meet because it was Platteville, but I was the last match, and I went out and I won in overtime, which was, you know, the grand scheme of things didn't mean anything, but to me it was really big, winning in overtime in front of the home crowd, kind of finishing off the meet for the team. My first impression of pointer wrestling was Jan White. I remember coming here for my recruiting visit and seeing Jan and just being like, that guy is really, really big. And then I saw him on the wall and everything else, and he's definitely pretty intimidating, but it was a good program, and I was excited to come here, seeing all the placers and everything, all the All-Americans that have come through this program. It was intimidating, but it was a really good feeling. I've definitely become a lot more disciplined. I'm going to be able to go through the rest of my life and just be like, this is nothing compared to working out in the room for hours on end, and I'm going to cut my weight bad, and it's just, you know, everything in the rest of my life is going to be so much easier. I've just become a lot more mentally tough, and you know, now I approach everything with, it can't be that bad, and it can always be worse.
I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. bad. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The darkness just begun.
My favorite memory in pointer wrestling is probably when we won the Bud White duels in Pennsylvania. Just because we've worked so hard, all of our practices, just putting everything into those practices, and they finally paid off when we won the tournament. I was so happy. Like, we finally won, and it was just great to be in that team experience, in that atmosphere. Everyone was part of it, jumping up and down. It was great. What I'm gonna miss most being off the team is being around all the guys a lot. I mean, I'll be in here training with them and making them better, but just being around them all the time. I mean, I'm gonna be pretty busy with classes and things, so I'm gonna try and be around as much as I can, but just being in this room, just practicing with them, getting to know them better, helping them succeed in their skills, and just overall being in the room more. I feel that pointer wrestling has changed me throughout my 4 years being here and competing at a collegiate level. It has changed me a lot. Coming in, it was a wake-up call, definitely transfer from high school into college. And I feel that I've learned a lot, just my technique and skills have just increased, and I plan to take those into hopefully coaching in the future. First, memory and initial experience in stepping in this room and becoming a pointer. It was definitely just a huge wake-up call, getting beat right from the back, just trying to compete, but you really weren't really able to. Just that those skills that you had from high school didn't really transfer over, so you had to find your way and find your path in order to compete with these higher level skilled athletes, especially Joe Molesky. He's one of the guys that really pushed me a lot, along with others like Jordan Cuss. Those guys really pushed me a lot, and I feel that I have learned a lot from them. I just want to say thanks to all of my coaches and all of my teammates and all of my past teammates that might have not really stuck around for the whole journey, but it was a great experience, and being able to connect with them, train with them, and win with them. So I'd like to say thanks to all you people. Thank you.
We just figured that's how it was, and everybody else was just like us, soaking in the rain, baking in the sun. Don't quit till the job gets done. That's the only way I know. Don't stop till everything's gone. Straight ahead and never turn around. Don't back up, don't back down. A full throttle, wide open. You get tired and you don't show it. Dig a little deeper when you think you can't dig no more. That's the only way I know.
That old red dirt, the first thing you learn is you don't get nothing that you don't earn. Humble pride I grew up on, you find out just how bad you want it.
The sun in our eyes and backs to the fences. We didn't know the odds were against us. Hit the wall, smoking and spinning. Still wasn't thinking about nothing but winning. That's the only way I know. Don't stop.
Good. How about you thank your girlfriend and tell her thanks for making the video for us?
Thank you, Ashley White, for making this highlight tape for us.
Coach, what do you think? What do you think about the
doing that to make me jealous, because he was totally texting me all night last night, and I don't know if it's a booty call or not. So, like, what do you think? Did you think
Just happened out there?
Well, you know, a lot of hard work, preparation. You know, biking. You know, it's my specialty. So.
Would you tell the folks that your big ass helped a little bit? Or?
You know, the legs definitely. You know, going to the hills, I pass everyone. So you know, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Congratulations for it.
filter? I don't know if I should go with XX Pro or Valencia. I want to look tan. What should my caption be?
I don't know what to talk about. Don't you know when I ask a question? Take it out like this. Jake, I don't appreciate this. Here's the video.